Well, turning now to campaign 2026, voters in our state will elect a governor this year. And this morning, the field of candidates is growing.
A new name was added last night. She served in office before as New York's lieutenant governor. Your reporter Anna Stansfield is live outside the state capitol in Hartford. So, Anna, this is shaping up to be a pretty busy race.
Yeah, a really large race that Betsy McCaughey is now joining. She's joining a laundry list of candidates all vying for an office inside of this building here behind me as Governor Ned Lamont goes for his third term. Betsy McCaughey joining the heated race for governor, announcing she's running at a Stanford Republican Town Committee meeting last night. She's a former lieutenant governor of New York and also a conservative columnist for the New York Post and host of a Sunday morning show on Newsmax. She joins the list of Republican candidates like former New Britain Mayor Aaron Stewart, State Senator Ryan Fazio, Norwich Republican Timothy Wilcox, and Norwalk Republican Scott Merrill. Meanwhile, on the Democratic side, Governor Ned Lamont is running for his third term. State Representative Josh Elliott, a Democrat from Hamden, is running against him. And this morning, we're still working to learn more about McCaughey's campaign and what it will look like. We're expecting to learn more from her today, later this afternoon. I'm your reporter in Hartford, Anna Stansfield, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
All right, Anna, thank you.